So to be calling you a radical today made me realize why I hate the fucking media so fucking bad. And then we wonder why this country's so fucked up. Honestly. I mean, the regurgitating fainting ghosts, they find the signpost is linked, then it just chain reactions. One after another. And this is all we hear all over northern Utah, no matter where you're at. These guys, I mean, they're all gung-ho, this fucking lightning. They fly it 24/7. By the way, China has one. Fucking boot-licking fucking freaks, this media. It makes me realize why I hate them and why their ratings are so pathetically low and why this country is so pathetically fucked up. I mean, my phone rings off the hook. I spent all day. Can we use your... Now, stay with me. I want to ask you, for instance, my video out there on the nuclear reactor, hot nuclear reactor coming from Son Onofre into Utah. Don't you think that's a big deal? Don't you think KSL, Ogden Standard Examiner, ABC 4 News, don't you think that's would go there? No, I did. How about the Enola Gay hanger ceremony when Sudoku's great niece comes from Japan and presents a real folded paper crane to the Enola Gay hanger? International media. Don't you think KSL, ABC 4 News, Salt Lake, don't you think that'd be a big story? How about the games? The fucking Hail Mary pass. The fucking... Don't you think that's... You think about now, honestly, who is the fucking media? Who is the media? But you're gonna run to them still? Who even watches and listens to them? It's like I asked Tim. Tim calls me. He's talked to me so many times on this mega dairy freaking head of the DNR, this Gibson freak. I says, you spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in court for freaking Kathy Tribune and they suing on the Grandma Act. Judges cover them. It makes all the way to the Supreme Court and it rules in your favor. That was 6 weeks ago. Where is it? I know what's in it. I've seen the whole fucking investigation. I know the cop that did it. He lives right there. I says, where's it at? You sued all the way to the Supreme Court, said hundreds of thousands of dollars? Well, I'll have to check on that, he says. Then they quote me. So I did all these interviews. And, of course, the first thing they're at, can we use your video? Can we use your video? Can we use your... That's the media. There's the media, the video. The video last night, she calls me from the signpost, and I talked to her. They had a booth set up there. I used to help run the signpost. I did KWC Varian. We had a conversation. She, smart enough, what do these guys do now? They use other people's work. The hard work that people do. It's just like the murder. Say his name, say his name. It was a girl with a YouTube camera who had the guts enough to stand there and video and put it online. There's your media. These guys are users. They just use other people's freaking work at spin doctor. So they all got the nerve to call me after all these years after they betrayed me for fucking years. I told Tim, you really got the nerve to call me. You know, I told her at KSL tonight, after everything goes clear back to that horse video right here, the cripple, after everything you betrayed me, can we use your video? I'm a fool to do your dirty work. So, honestly, who the fuck is the media? They're spin doctors. They take other people's incredible fucking hard work and they got revenue. I don't get paid shit. Who's the media? Then they quote Mark Hadley. I know Mark Hadley personally. Go ask him. And he makes up this bullshit lie that, the big moose chased off the little moose on the front of the Wasatch right there. There's no moose on the front of the Wasatch. They're rare as rare. You think he's ever been hiking up there? Oh yeah, there's herds of them. On the other side, was on the Snow Basin side. This moose, you could talk to anybody that's been there, who's been there longer than I have, and more than I have. It's never happened. Not in the history of that pond. Not since Weber State's been there, 1950 records prove. So if that's the case, this moose, the big moose, then how come it's never happened in the history of the campus? If that's the case, that happened to Breeze, that would happen all the time. At least several times, if not dozens of times. So I want to ask anybody who's watching this video, who's connecting you, who the fuck's the media? The Grandma Act on this Gibson Mega Dairy fucking criminal Fuck, I've seen it. There's checks for hundreds of thousands of dollars. No charges. Judges covered it. The Standard, Kathy, the Tribune, fucking get a law firm, spend hundreds of thousands of dollars suing all the way to the Utah Supreme and win. And win. He represented that he had college. He's head of the DR. The head of the DR's head of the Utah Department of Environmental Quality. The media misquotes me, misspells. All I did, you listen to the KSL, I'm sure they took that down. I crammed in so much in 5 minutes because it was live. I talked about he's been pushed down because of the drought. Never happened before. So my videos, you go through my historic videos, especially here in Utah. The videos on the Senate Opry reactor here. The videos at freaking Energy Solutions dump site. I mean, you go on and on and on and on and on. All over the fucking world. On site. First say, oh, can we use your video? They're not media anymore. Can't you see they are not media? They don't even send reporters up. They don't even interview anymore. Can we use your video? Then they spin whatever the freaking imperialist narrative they want. How do they call themselves media? How? They're not media. It's disgraceful. It's disgusting. Here's a full can. Let's flip it. See if we can bust it onto the betrayed sign like we had before. You know, I was given 2 months to live, almost 10 years. And the media's attacked me. You know, the Department of Energy's hired trolls to attack me. Utah, 7th generation. Son of a Special Forces Marine. Raised by a Omaha Beach D-Day Marine. Raised by one of the most famous people in the history of the state, Claude. Develops cancer. Then fighting the nuclear industry for you. Sudoku from Japan comes all the way, presents him with recycled paper, gets the whole paper. Starts one of the biggest movements in the history of mankind. The Million Mouse March. It's unarguable. No media. But they'll panty paint, they'll fairy tale, they'll cover for criminals. It's unbelievable. It made me realize how bad and how pathetic they've become today. Fuck, my videos out there at 150. I mean, we can go on and on. So honestly, the historic footage, the historic videos, nobody would have ever reported this was even happened. They would have gone on with the look at the beautiful freaking moose in the Weber State Pond. That's the way it would have been reported if I wouldn't have shot that video. And by the way, I'm standing right there on the hill. You could see him go right into freaking Harrison. I'm standing there when the DNR killed him. You know, I put up the video last night. So what does journalists do now? They just run right to YouTube because we know anything that matters, anything is going to show up on YouTube first. We absolutely, positively, unarguably know that. Any journalist, they teach in journalism schools right now, So tell me, who's the media? The YouTube vloggers, the ones on location. These people aren't YouTube vloggers. ABC News, my phone rang off the hook all morning, the chain reaction, regurgitating, going to media, because the signpost got that piece out. And people saw it, and they're like, whoa, the moose is dead. Oh, look at this video. Oh, look at this video. It comes up out of the pond just like he said it would. I mean, video proof. Video killed the media star. Video killed the media star. For the YouTube video is mightier than the sword or the pen. Whoa, blocked. The YouTube video is... Whoa. The YouTube video is mightier than the pen. Or the keyboard. And honestly, you know, does it matter? 112? I mean, the whole world can run away, flee. You can kettle me, I'll kettle you. I mean, the truth, reality means nothing. Nothing. No, it's fall. This is the edge of the lake. How about my spiral jetty videos? I worked there. I grew up right here. I've been here my whole life. This is normal. Go talk to Mark Hadley about this. Oh, no migratory birds. They don't come here. That's why there's the sign in Brigham City right here that says the biggest freaking resting spot flyway on Earth. Right here. You see any birds? I want you to see. It's migration season. It's fall. It's September. What? What? I mean, I grew up here. You come out here in the evening right now, there would literally be hundreds of thousands of geese and ducks streaming in right now. Hundreds of thousands. I've been here my whole life. Hundreds of thousands. Just unbelievable into this giant delta that dumps off right behind that house. That's the Great Basin. So this Gibson, they sue all the way under the Grandma Act. Make it all the way Supreme Court, and the court rolls in their favor. In their favor. I says, well, that was how long ago? Where's it at? Oh, they're preparing. About last I heard that, but I haven't checked a couple ways. I'll call. Then he panic paints my work. None of them quoted one word I said. They just made it up. They didn't quote anything I said. I mean, I said the hunting pressure, they're still hunting on these animals when they're under so much pressure, this epic drought in the last 10 years, Fukushima. The pressure these animals are under are intense. I said drought. Hunting pressure, derelict DNR, derelict, that's what I said. Listen to it on KSL, you'll hear it. Weber State cops tried. DNR derelicts, that's what I said. Do you see any of that in print? And they got the nerve, can I use your videos? They got a lot of fucking nerve. I hope you don't get cancer. None of you. I hope none of you fuckers that pulled that shit today get cancer. Because that's a fucking karma. You know, I was given 2 months to live critical fucking condition AML. You know, in that bone marrow all these years. And you betray me like that? I'm a fool to do your dirty work. Oh, yeah. No good deed goes unpunished. But let me tell you, you're all going to get your turn. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. It just realizes, now you know why this country is so fucked up. It's enough that corporate mega fucking media, CNN, Operation Foxconn, wanted by Jetstream, two by cable TV. But when all your local newspapers do it, your local news outlets, and they don't know, I'm only 7th generation here, that's all. Go look at the first whitey buried in the fucking cemetery in Weber County. Oh yeah, his last name's Blanch. Fuck, they all know me personally. They've all watched my YouTube fucking videos. Let's bust this one open. Right on. Okay. So between short and third, that's Rod Carua. Joe Morgan in. Dude. Right. That was a good hit too, right where you want it. That's first pitch Ricky Henderson. Who's that? Fuckers. Now it made me remind me I hate them. Not one word got quoted out of my mouth by any of them. They printed bullshit. It's criminal. It's fucking criminal. Stay in tune.